Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Robocraft. I hope you're all having a lovely day. I am indeed myself, and in front of you, you see the reason why. Mite. It's my newest tier 10. I'm going a bit tier 10 crazy at the moment. This is my second tier 10 I actually have currently. So my third, rather. I have the Ambassador, I have Sleek, my bomber, and now I have Mite, which is a heavily triforced inside SMG hover. It's got one extra gun for one redundancy, but it is very heavily and thickly armoured with a very heavily triforced core and triforcing around the hover blades, in which it has 4. So there's a reason why it needs all that. In fact, is it 4 or was it? Oh wait, no, of course it's not 4. Silly me, silly laugh. It's 6. It has 1 in the front, 2 on the side, 2 on the side, 1 on the back. It has been a while since I actually looked inside of this bot. It was made a couple of days ago. And honestly, it's doing ridiculously well. The only trouble it's coming into is rails. They seem to be having a good time picking it off, but even then, it's actually wrecking face. I'm doing very well with this particular robot. So we're just going to hop into some games today. We're still farming RP for our Mega, and I'm still in the mood for making more and more tier 10s, because I don't know, currently I've got the tier 10 bug. So while I'm in the mood to do it, I may as well do it and farm RP. The worst comes to worst, I end up buying a lot of cubes I can always use in the future for something else. So, back in a second with our first match, hopefully doing well, and hopefully everything will just, fall into place, and we'll get some decent matches and get some decent RP for the day. Back in a second, Zone Threats. And we are back for the first match of the day. Kind of surprised the Mega didn't go down the ice maze. Normally they seem to really gravitate. It's always like tunnels and such. Mega seem to gravitate towards them. I'm fairly happy though that's not the case today. We're actually going down a more reasonable route for me, but still. Oh, there's an enemy. Is that a thruster stick or is it a regular flight? Of course it's a... Oh no, I think that might be a regular flight. It took a lot of damage. Oh, more plasma coming from down there. I missed the spot. I just got spotted in midair just to... I kind of randomly spotted, hoping perhaps... Oh, hello. Oh, we didn't really get to do much help there, but at least we hit him once. Which is the important thing. But we won't quite get an assist there. Don't really want to go round, because I'm fairly certain yet the entire team is there. Thank you, whoever just spotted them. Oh, I do see Mega SMGs coming around the corner. Now, is that their Mega, or is it just... Yep, that is their Mega, definitely. Plasma there, we can possibly do a bit of damage to, if we can actually hit. Why you? You're very small, wherever you are. Not the best at spotting today. Spotting seems to be my weakness today. Hopefully we can actually hit him now. Oh, he's in a good position for us to do a bit of damage. Can we? We did quite a bit, actually. Perhaps we could go up this mountain and get a quick shot off on him. If he's going to stay around there, which I think he might be. What is he? Is that a thruster stick just with no shielding? Yeah, it's a non-shielded thruster stick. That's bizarre. Takes a lot of damage. I mean, ooh, here we go. There we go. And that's why. That is why I weigh down my bottom. Moments like that, which are just unavoidable sometimes. Well, did a bit of damage to him, deterred him, and it seems like our team's doing okay. Actually, let's rejoin the main group and actually do some slogging, some brawling. Do a bit of damage. Well, that medic's determined to do a bit of damage to us. Well, I'm okay with that. We can get some free CPU out of him. There we go. Got ourselves a kill as well. There's him again. He's been healed back to full for the millionth time today. Their Mega is, however, after us. So we're going to just make a quick dash for it because we're going to be gunned down otherwise. Because we're so far out of the team. And we're going to stick with the team now. Although we are trying to climb that wall by mistake. I keep forgetting this is a wall climber. This thing will climb anything. Oh, hello, the Mega's out of place. Let's see if we can attack out his front gun. Let's be the noose. There we go. We took out his front gun, which is a huge thing. Now, if we go for this SMG, although we should go for the medic, the SMG is so low on health, I feel that we can take it out. Like so. Pouring DPS, and there we go for the medic. And another. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, well done team. I was a bit silly. I mean, I kind of kept going after weird people in weird places, but still. That's not going to hit. Okay. I was going to move, but I figured that an extra shot would be better. Can we take a couple of shots at him? We can do, ooh, quite a nasty bit of damage. There is some SMG fire coming, however. Spotted, let's help out our plasma friend there. Did a little bit. Okay, the flyer's still alive though, so should be a bit concerned about that. Firing upwards isn't our strong point on this flyer. It's better when it can fire directly forwards. So it's better in brawls. Oh, focusing on trying to get a few hits. We'd get a few, but not many. Suddenly wish I was a rail. Well, he's going to go down, which is wonderful, so now we can focus on the SMG again. I think he may have killed him. Did he win? No, he's still there. Okay, let's get the kill. Just guarantee the kill, though it is a kill still, don't really mind too much. At some point we were actually capping, I didn't realise. Oops, this is going to cause... I need to... So I've been playing a flyer for a while now, as you probably tell. And I keep forgetting that this SMG really shouldn't hit anything, because if it hits anything it will start to climb it. That's why it's got the thrusters in a position it has got. Which is great if you want to climb a wall after someone, because it means that walkers can't avoid you and such. But it does mean if I ram something I end up flying up the wall. Allow me to demonstrate before it ends. Come on, let me demonstrate. There we go. And we're at the top of the wall. So, pros and cons with design there. But we did get the win, and we got quite a few kills. How many? 4 kills, 2 assists, 157k. Not bad at all. I tend to find this SMG doesn't get as much, pardon me, RP as our lovely Sleek, but it certainly does well. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump straight into another game, back in a second. Second match, different map, everything's looking good. Can we have a winning streak today? Can we have a streak of just getting wins and no losses? I would be so happy if that was the case, because yesterday I was getting almost like a 50-50 win-loss ratio perfectly in almost every match I was playing, no matter what robot I was playing, no matter what tier, because I had a bit of a Robocraft day yesterday. It just kind of ended up 50-50 no matter what I did, so perhaps we can break that. Oh lord, our Mega is very... well, they're not tier 10, they're tier 7. I don't like this. Well, you never know, Megas don't make the entire team, but they do act as a tank for the most part, and a lot of damage is directed towards them, which isn't directed towards us. Trying to move back, but the medic moved just in my way, sadly. No, I'm not blaming the medic, because the medic had no idea I was about to suddenly swerve back, but okay, now that is getting annoying. And this is why I don't like caves, and the more I play a hover, the less I like other players. Want to buy friendly fire option. And just give it to me and me alone. Oh, that's like a copy of my hover I'm actually shooting at. That's both sad and really cool. There's a rail over there which I can't shoot because the Mega's just got in the way, which is really annoying. There we go. Let's try and do a little bit of damage if we can, knock him off the wall, or at least scare him down the wall, which is the case in this one. Oh lord. I have no idea who to go for in this situation because I can't really get to anyone easily. This is a terrible position for me to be in. If I stick my head out, everything's going to shoot me. There we go. The problem is here, if he turns his aggression on me, I've got no healer next to me. And go for the rail a little bit, so just popped his head out. And let's go for the Mega just because it's close. Try and go for the guns. At least the guns that can see me. It sounds greedy because it is, but honestly I want to survive. For a second I thought we were being capped, which is just a bit of a scary moment. Thought we were going to lose by being capped, but that must have happened earlier. Wow, this thing can really take a hit. I will say, if you really want a sturdy hover, don't do my design, do a design which is just tier 10 blocks, because for the CPU you can get so much more out of tier 10 blocks. I just love the new blocks, that's all. Oh, SMG coming there, let's see if we can do a bit of damage to him. He's got a lot more guns than us, a lot more redundancy, but he is falling apart a lot faster than us, which is great. As soon as his shields go down, this is going to really hurt him. Actually, that's really good gun placement. I just think he was a bit... I think I did see some lower tier blocks inside. I think if he was geared up, that would have been terrible for me. I've done so much damage to the SMG, but the medics he had sadly have kept him up. I don't think this is going to be a win. Oh no, all my beautiful hopes and dreams of a winning day are so quickly coming down upon us. Ooh, there's a very low health person there. I kind of want to swoop him for the kill, but honestly, it's not worth losing my life for. How do we go round? Excuse me, I want to go, oops, I just got barreled back. I'm going to go round. Let's see if I can do something here. I think this plasma's having the same idea. Me and you, buddy. Let's try and do a bit of sneaky. Aha! Sneaky indeed. If nothing else, we're slowing down the healing, which lets us get more healing done per second. Them, incoming rail shot. Down we go. I wonder if he's looking here, Cernsret. I wonder. Thank you, rail lines. No, yeah, looking what's left down there. just healers and the Mega, and our Mega is not very good. It got tore apart in seconds in the first fight, and honestly, I can't see it doing any better now. And I can't possibly apply enough pressure at this long range. I should do anything because we haven't got any real allies left. We can't really go into a brawl. However, oh, our team's coming up, so I think this is going to be the only time we're going to get. We can actually have some cover. We just took out their plasma. I shouldn't be going for this guy because this guy's freaking ridiculously sturdy. But I'm going to anyway because he's the guy who's going to deal the most damage to us. So we're going to risk it all on that. His healers are keeping him up very well. And also, props to this guy's design. That was an awesome SMG. A lot of respect for that. And in all honesty, I think one-on-one he would have simply won. That was a really nice design. However, luck was on our side today. I had no idea how he pulled it out. But I do think that a victory is what we're going to have today. Sturdy buggers everywhere. Getting a lot of kills though. I'm getting kills a lot today, have you noticed? It's just not really from like me fighting particularly well, just the killing blow seems to constantly fall on me. Oh, hello. Let's go for that rail. I wanted to get him earlier because he's been trying to hit us quite a bit. Maybe he will. Maybe he'll get a final parting gift hitting us. Sure, social shields. I'll knock them off. There we go. One enemy left. 2 enemies left. One's definitely a medic. I don't know what the other one is. I don't know where the other one is. I'm going to go in caps for some guaranteed RP, so there we are. Actually, I'm not sure. Is capping RP or is it a modifier like kills? I think it's a modifier, isn't it? Regardless, it'll give us more RP, and that's the important thing. We are still building the Mega. I like this bot. It's just handles nicely. I think, honestly, at some point I will go for a tier 10 block build. Oop. We could help out a bit here, actually. Let's see if we can get him down. I can't help it. I must kill. I must kill. It's in my blood. Blood for the blood god and all that. There we go. La 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 la. Oh, excuse me. Do you need help capping? Here I am. I wonder where the... Well, you know what? If the final enemy wants to stay around and let us get some capping points, that's fine. It's very gentlemanly of him. I'm just going to stick around, slowly float away because of our lightweight, and have a drink. There we go. Mite saves the day again. Well, Mite kills a few enemies and kind of gets in the way of medics a lot. The day again. 6 kills, no assists though. Some scouts, base capture of 3, overall 150k. Could have been so much better. We didn't do. Yeah, we did well. We did well enough. Could have played it a lot better in multiple places, but we did decently, and our DPS was good and all that good stuff. But yeah. Honestly speaking, if you want a really good design, do not try and do what I've done here. This is definitely not the best design. It really isn't. It's just, I like being small-ish. I'm actually thinking about elongating it, but making it less wide. Reducing the girth, increasing the size, as it were. Increasing the length. So, yeah, that's something I'm planning on perhaps doing. Or even losing some of the thrusters, which will make us a bit worse at wall climbing, just to give us an extra gun or two at the back, kind of bulk up the back a bit with tier 10. Just to give it a bit more of that. But as you can see, as it takes damage, the important thing is it doesn't lose its movement or its damage sources very quickly, and that's the whole point of this vehicle. Also, it looks cool, in my opinion, so... I love the kind of look it's going on with bright at the top, dark on the bottom. I don't know why, but something about that just seems cool. Just the whole look of it just looks nice to me. So yeah, back in a second with another match, hopefully continuing our winning streak. Can we get 3 in a row? Can we please? I'd love to get back to 1 million RP, it'd be very, very nice. Okay, third match. Can we continue with our winning streak? Can we have an episode where every single game ends in a victory? That would be a very nice little... Well, it is a very nice little fantasy, isn't it? I must admit, I thought the red from the Italian flag there was actually an enemy, so that was a bit of a shocker to me, honestly. Well, there's their Mega down there. Don't want to go ahead of the Mega right now. Oop, it absorbed the plasma, so I didn't have to. Just respotting all the enemies. Missed the second spot, sadly. Just going to crawl down here. Can't really see where we can help out. How many medics do we have? We only have 1 medic, and he's kind of preoccupied, you know, falling down the cliff at the moment, and being absolutely massacred by the SMG. What a shame. I did some damage, but nowhere near enough to make that worth it. Absolutely nowhere near at all. Yeah, it's safe to say I think we have lost this fight, but We will fight on valiantly. Let's see if we can't do some damage to the Mega. Okay, he's going to shoot up, and not us. Thankfully, we're going to go round. Fighting from up here is just causing us to slowly lose. What I'm going to do is try and go around as far as I can. I did see a plasma, and I think perhaps a rail on the enemy balcony over there. Let's see if we can just rush over there as fast as possible, perhaps lay down some pain on them, and at very minimum distract them. We could kill them, however we are a distraction party. I think it's fairly safe to say that honestly at this stage we have lost the fight. Which is a shame, but you know, wins come, loses come. Ugh. You know what you say, you win some, you lose a lot. Do plasma SMG in your face. There we go, massive amounts of damage at least done to that little fellow there. Can we take him out before he gets away? I do see plasma coming from the other side and an SMG down there. Don't really want to jump down due to that, and I don't think we are actually going to get the kill, which is a crying shame. Oh, we did get the kill. Ignore everything I was saying. Okay, there we go. Stay low. That is a very fast little sandwich thruster stick creature, and we're going to just fall on our asses for a second before we can try and do some damage to him. We did do some at least. Oh, he did actually, you know, do a remarkable amount of damage to him. Actually, that should keep him down. Hopefully. We have no medics, and we have a medic. What's that medic doing? Is he AFKing in the corner? I'm going to say he's AFKing in the corner. That's not great. Several of the enemies have died, but they are being healed, so yeah, it's still a loss, but you know, we tried. We did try. We tried. We did quite a bit of damage. We killed someone. We almost killed someone else, and we were smart enough to engage in the way we did, which was always good. But I think at this stage is a loss. And also, I know what people are going to say, and that's to put a rudder on our back. I have tried that. It does stabilise us in terms of our turning. However, it does also slow us down by quite a lot. And I'm not happy enough to take that negative. Yeah, that's just suicide. Are they Mega Blocks? I think so. There's an SMG down there, possibly on his own. The Mega seems to be either stuck or just being very, very slow and rambling. Could we actually turn this around? I don't think so, but possible. That was me hesitating, and I pressed backwards after I decided to raise myself with the thrust, and I kind of did that lovely backwards. Oh, they're capping, of course they are. But perhaps we can do some damage at least to the SMG. Perhaps, maybe, perhaps. I think it has at least one Mega Gun. I think going round again might be the idea. We could go on top, but honestly I don't want to risk the flip. We could. Okay, I think just waiting back, wait until it goes a bit more forward. Hopefully, I think he feels safe, which would be understandable. However, boom! From the side we come in. We came in like a wrecking ball, so right. Oh, he does have Mega SMGs, which is such a worry. However, we did manage to knock them out by aiming at them, and now he will go down. Hopefully, yeah, we've definitely won that. Excellent. That was a very well designed robot, honestly. Very well triforced. However, yeah. Oh, we do have a sandwich left. Okay, if he can, either he or I can defend, perhaps we may have as tiniest of a chance. Go on, you can do it. I believe in you, little guy. I'm currently struggling a little bit here. Okay, there we go. We're moving onwards again. Yes. Oh no, that wasn't actually defending. That was just him going off the base, which isn't quite as good because it means it doesn't reset. However, he's permanently off the base. We can get the medic. We can go for the medic. Do some damage. Oh, little sandwich. I always believed in you. I absolutely hate your design. I hate how common you are, but I always believed in you. I'll never say you're a bad design. There we go. Ridiculous amount of damage done to him. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now he's probably trying to go to his allies, so we know they're somewhere around here. We don't actually have. We do have a hidden radar jammer. What we don't have is a radar or radar receiver. That's the issue of having the more armor. Now the Meg's coming down. I think that's for last. Yeah, there's only two left, which I think is the Mega and the Medic. So obviously, if we go for the, honestly, if he's there, any damage we do to him probably will lure out the Medic, which we can quickly pick at just the tiniest little bit. Any damage at all helps us so much. Well done, that plasma. I think the Mega's going for the plasma, so if we try and go there, then it'll be 3 versus the Mega, which does suck. I admit I don't really like those odds, honestly, but If we can turn this around, I think we deserve a cookie. Okay. He's not attacking me, so I'm going to go for the medic. Oh, that was a bad choice. That was a bad choice. Okay, we're going to move back. Thank you, medic. Love you. Stay back, medic. Please stay back. I don't mind going back to you to get healed. The medic's very badly damaged. So now we do have to focus on the Mega somewhat, which is not what I really want to do, but still. Going for the medic again. Did a little bit of damage, but again, every little bit of that damage counts. Stay back. Okay, there we go. Just reset the thing. Plasma's took a little bit of damage. I'm desperate need of healing, so I'm just gonna relax, let myself be healed a little bit. Then I'm gonna go for the medic again. I don't care. Did a little bit of damage. Oh, there we go. Killed the medic. Killed the medic. He's gonna be aggressive, so I'm gonna back off. I think. Yeah. Probably best. I'm too far away really to aim for a particular gun and still do a decent bit of damage. The plasma, however, is going to do a lot, and we have lost control. Why have we lost control? That was just bad play by me. That wasn't anything to do with the robot. Okay, just going to stick on the ground as much as we can. Try and no crap. Person in chat trying to take out the guns. Really? I thought you were trying to take out the shields. You hit shields, right? Well, you do, but that's not the purpose. Oh, okay, we took out one gun. We took out one. Trying. Is all we're going to respond there. I wouldn't mind taking out his wheels as well, honestly. There's a lot of things I want to take. There you go, another gun gone. Does he have a gun left? I can't see him shooting. Oh, I have victory. Oh, that was the best turnaround I have ever seen. Holy crap. And a load of CPU for us both. We're just grinding up it. I'm not even going for the kill. I just want to do as much CPU damage as possible. Slowly devouring the medic with a hail of plasma and deliciousness. A victory was us. Oh my lord. G freaking G. What an awesome day. That, Sir and Sirette, was a battle. And I am starting to think, oh my god. That was a lot of stuff done there, but I am starting to think possibly that the thrusters should be toned down a bit, and in fact I will be toning them down. I'll be going in for more armor, I think. Speed isn't going to be our thing. Oh, see, I like being so fast though, so it's a bit of a weird one. It is a bit of a weird one. I may tone back a little bit perhaps, maybe one, and then go for an extra gun. In which case, they would be best, wouldn't it? That would be best. Because what we can do is take out both of these, and then have two guns at the bottom rather than one, and that way we have more redundancy. Okay, yeah, so that's what I think I'll do. I'm going to change from thrusters. The problem is the thrust at the moment is so high, and the fact our top half is so light, we do have a tendency to, well, you've seen it a few times. If I lapse concentration, I do a chance of simply spinning. Now that's going to be horrible to face front on. So shall we do one more game? Just let me check how long the video's been going on for, Sir and Sirette, and I'll decide from that. Okay, so the last two matches were a lot longer than I expected, and honestly, I don't particularly like making these grinding videos very long, because it's not really my kind of style. I hope you have enjoyed it regardless. I think I'm going to call it here, and this is Mite for now. The mighty Mite, the mightiest of mites. I think I may even eventually dial back the thrusters completely, going with an extra hover disc in the centre, and then going for a bit of extra armour on the back, even weighing it down. The thing is, we are quick. Even without the thrusters, we are a quick vehicle. We're quick enough now, and I think without the two thrusters... Actually, let's have a quick look while I wrap things up. Let's have a look at our speed now, in terms of feel, because I don't have a speedometer currently attached. Oh, actually, we're definitely slower, but not by much. And actually, our turning's got a lot better, though, and of course, the extra redundancy in guns is nice, because it means as they get taken out, we still have additional guns. As 6 is our maximum fire rate, we now have, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so we do have 2 that can be taken out before we actually start to feel the effects of a slowed down bit of DPS, and honestly we even slide better now, so I think this will be how we look for now, and hopefully in the future I'll continue to innovate and make a few more interesting tier 10s, because I'm loving tier 10 at the moment. So thank you for watching, Sir and Sirette. I'm also leaving here, of course, because it means we have won every match. Thank you, goodbye, have a nice day, do take care, I hope to see you next time, and from me and the Mite, toodle pip.